Good day, guys. As you all know me, as a mentor, Nasdaq Ninja. So, guys, before I can continue, can you please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you can get notified once I upload. So, yeah, guys, I'm currently in Newcastle. So, yeah, I'm about to upload a video on how to trade US30 and Nas this week. You understand? So, at the end of the day, guys, this is just a weekly update. Let's see what we have, guys. I had a wonderful weekend, guys. I was in Devon. You know how Devon it is. Devon is a nice place, guys. You know, when you see those beaches, Mhlanga and whatever, I understand. But the problem is I didn't vlog, guys. But see you guys in the other side. Let's jumping into the chat. Yes, sir. So yeah, guys, today we're gonna talk about USDT and Nas, like I said, yo. What a wonderful buy, bro. Like it actually went there and then reversed at the top side, and that's so incredible. Let's jumping into USDT and see what is it that we have. One thing people asking me is how did I eventually see the buy when it comes to NFP? The most thing that I saw is the resistance was actually here, and it was the most closest thing that we can ever reach, understand? But we know when it comes to events, the market has to give us like a bigger movement. So it was somewhere here. So when I realized that the market has to come here and reverse to the bottom side, I did my proper research to know that if I had my first chart, second chart, the third one always can break, you understand? And the market will be coming with a higher volatility in a way that I know it's going to break that. Yes, it was the most difficult buy that we could ever do, but NFP was eventually killed. That's what matters at the end of the day. Like we always say, making money makes sense. So one thing that I see here, I already see the structure of the market by using this point here and the below side there. You understand? I don't need like most of the things, but I sometimes feel like the market gotta give me like a double bottom. I feel like it will reverse in the middle of the way, and then now we start seeing a lot of impact affecting us to go to the bottom side. But if you can check here, we have a proper channel. I like it when I see a proper channel because there's nothing stronger than a channel. It has to be respected and everything. And you're gonna see the market doing the most. So one thing that you're gonna get is you have to get a proper channel. That is the first thing first. Get proper zones, proper channel. Channels can be zones as well, depending on the time frame that you're actually creating on. So check what I'm doing. Check this is just the easiest thing, where you are actually selecting your zones. So by checking here, I realized that the market gave us two manipulations there, which will actually make our current support there. So there's our current support. So playing around above it, we know very well that buying opportunities is still the most valid thing in the market. Like we said on the previous video, that buying opportunities will be there. We feel like we're gonna be buying a lot and selling a lot. You understand? So if you can check here, we have our proper buy. That's why we say you can put your stop loss, and then there it's your take profit. Understand? So the market can never move like it's a freeway. It will always play around, and possibilities of still coming back on this support is high. But at least this is the positions whereby you're gonna be entering your buying opportunities, and it will make sense for you. You understand? Because it becomes easy. So if you can check, this is just to take profits. And we had like a consolidation. Like I always say, the 90% rule is cool, it's nice. You gotta figure it out once it breaks out here, knowing that the market has to come back and retest on that, can retest on the trend line, it can as well retest on the support. So basically it can come back and retest here because it's out of the trend line. But this is the journey that where we're going. And once I see myself breaking structures like this, I tend to understand that the market is going to push to the top side, because now it's a build up of a trend line. If you can check, we're building an upper trend. So coming to the bottom side, it will take time. It will take time because this is just a bullish trend currently. You see how beautiful it is. So this is super, super beautiful. And you can see here, I believe that this trend line might be broken, for us to come and reverse that, because I like zones than trend lines. Zones are the ones that actually give me proper entries, but trend lines can be zones as well. I don't know if you knew about that, but if you knew about that, shout out to you. You know how to trade, you know the market very well. So if you can check, obviously we gotta have like a correction and an impulse movement. It can be diagonally or in what is this, horizontally, you understand? But at the end of the day, that's what we gotta have. So if you can check here, we had a proper impulse and correction. The market pushed to the top side. So I believe that the market can actually come back and reverse at this certain point here. Understand? And this point, these are my point of interest. That's why I know very well that the market have a higher advantage of reversing at a certain zones. And if you can check what the market once did at this position, it has to repeat at this side. So we don't know if the market will want to come back and retest here and then give us this side because we eventually need it the most, you know. So let's push to 30 minutes time frame and see what is it that it have on 30 minutes time frame. So here I felt like the market gave us a gap and eventually closed it immediately. For me, I will just take buying opportunities here because I just created my current support. And without wasting no time, I can just create a zone. Wanna see if in the past they'd have something like a zone that can give me more confidence to enter my buys. You see, there is it here where the market once gave me a bigger movement. It once gave me a bigger movement. You understand? So those are things that I can see that okay, my buying opportunities there is so strong than anything, you know. So I will entertain it with buying opportunities here, but you know, it might be a short-term buy, so we shouldn't expect long-term buys. So let's check. Let me check the time as well. It's still on time. It's not actually still on time, but yeah, we can manage to finish the video and give people the signal. So if you can check, there is it. That's where our take profit is. That's the nicest thing, you know. You know, guys, trading it's not easy, but it's the most hardest way to make the easiest money. You know, get it in your head. So yeah, beautiful one. Let's go to Nas 100. Remember, we have to see the same direction. Seeing an inversal direction, it will be giving us a bigger problem weekly time frame and see what is it that we have. So here I just see the market moving perfectly, you know, because the market was coming back to retest here and it did retest. So now it has to do what it has to break the high there, the top side. You know, the person that got this entry point, shout out to you, man. You know how to trade better than anyone. Keep pushing, keep making money. Like we always say, making money makes sense. You get this trade with 0.01, you're running frequently like a lot of cash at 30K and 0.01. So this kind of like perfect for me. I feel like that's the greatest thing, and the you know, learning support and resistance, it's just a breakout and retest. We're moving to the top side, yo. Like that is the most easiest thing you can learn in the market. So remember here what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a proper channel. You know, we have this channel here, you see, and this channel might play a bigger role to give us like a lot of confusion in a sense. So if you can check here, okay, and not anytime soon. We're still gonna, I think we're still gonna scalp those buys and push to the top side. I need H4. I wanna create my short-term goals, you know, in a long-term way though, but a short-term one. So here, if you can check with our top, highest top and our bottom side, you know. So one thing that I want here is just a trend line, and I'm going to create places where when the market touches, the market reverses as always and normal, guys. Shout out to you all. So there's, you know, yo guys, I saw someone creating a video, right, saying I'm going back to support and resistance after taking a loss on whatever strategy that he was using. I was like, you guys don't understand this. You know, when a soldier goes to a war, he can never go with a pistol alone. You understand? He goes with a grenade, uh, a rifle. You know, he can go with a knife. You understand? So you want to go to a war with one strategy, you can never win. So you gotta have your supporter and resistance as your knife, understand, and have your whatever strategy as a bazooka, and have whatever as your sniper, you know, so that you know very well now you're gonna be playing with a team of strategies. You're not actually going to look at one strategy, you're going to look at many strategies. So you guys wanna take one strategy and think you're the best than anyone else. It's impossible, guys. And the market, like I said, is the most hardest to make the money easiest. Understand? It's the way, it's the most hardest way to make the easiest money. So you gotta make that thing shake in your head and understand. You see this trend lines that I'm creating here is kind of like giving us proper selling opportunities. But I believe that the market, once you get to understand it and learn it, you know very well that they will never understand. So here, this has to give me, there is a higher momentum here. We might get a proper buying opportunities here. So I believe that we're gonna break the top side. Actually, it's not believe, it's experience. You get the point. You know, like I always say, we can break with anything, but we can never break with experience. Experience is what matters in the market. Once you show us the experience, we get to understand that no, you know this thing. So you see here, I believe that the market will buy and eventually close the gap immediately. So I'm looking for buying opportunities, guys. I'm looking for buying opportunities. So beautiful one. So I think the impact will actually come at 15:30, that's when we see the market pushing to the top side. And the impulse movement, you can see the buyers are giving us more frequent aggressive movements. So we have to go, you know. So people might be looking for this point here as a, they'll say it's a fair value gap where the gap have to come back and be covered. You know, others are using the 50%, eh? Yeah, the 50% rule whereby it has to uh sometimes I see people using what is this? People using uh the indicator that shows them the 50%. You know, this is just the 50%, man. You can see here, this is in the middle. So once you put there, you understand the 50%. So this is the possibility of making the market reversing at that fair value gap because it is an imbalance movement where the market just shot to the top. So at the end of the day, guys, you see, like I told you, trading, you gotta have weapons, not a weapon. So you guys are having a weapon. You don't have weapons. So that's why you're gonna find it difficult. That's why I'm so different to you. But at the end of the day, guys, thank you guys for watching this video, guys. Making money makes sense, guys. If we take a stop loss, guys, yeah, I don't know. We're gonna come back on another video and try to make money, guys. You know, as always, guys, the market is not prediction, it's determination, that is why when you determine something on maths, if you did maths at school, when you determine, you can always get it wrong, you understand? But when you predict, it's like when you say you think it will buy, nah, you have to say it will buy. You are determining. So if you get it wrong, you get it wrong. You understand? So the market is determination, it's not prediction. You understand? We are playing with the 50-50 probability here. It's not 10 and 90. So we can never say it's a prediction. It's just a we determine, then we analyze, then we see what is it that is gonna happen. You understand? So if we go wrong, it means we are wrong. We gotta fix our mistake. You know, when you determine something and you become wrong, you get the point. Prediction, you can even predict without analyzing and say it's a buy. No ways. Analyze first, determine it, check it, check all the statistics and whatever. But at the end of the day, guys, let me not waste your time, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. Let's meet on another video.